All right, here we go. Segment 2. Welcome back. It is show number 188 for the weekend of August 13th and 14th, 2016. And want to watch the show each week? Well, now you can. Every Monday, I welcome you inside the studio to see me talk. Just search on YouTube for Top 20 of the Week, Behind the Scenes, and watch the show come together. As it's time now for the song that dropped off this week, it was at number 16 last week. Been on the chart. As it's time now for the song that dropped off this week, it was at number 16 last week. It was in the top 40 for 11. Okay. As it's time now for the song that dropped off this week, it was number 16 last week. Been in the top 40 for 11 weeks so far. Never really got going like Cake by the Ocean. This is DNCE and Toothbrush. Once again, dropping off this week, DNCE and Toothbrush. It is our biggest drop this week. Meghan Trainor was down 4. Usually that would be a big drop, but not in this case. Down from number 8. Been in the top 40 for 13 weeks. It's Kent Jones, Don't Mind. Once again, our biggest drop this week, down 7 from number 8 to number 15. That's Kent Jones, Don't Mind. And Selena Gomez is currently touring Australia, so it's only fitting that she's the latest Vogue Australia cover girl. The singer graces the mag's September issue cover and dishes on her dating life. She admits that she doesn't have time to commit to one person right now since she's busy touring the world. But I like to have fun. I like to hang out, she says. As for her type, she doesn't want someone super famous. She already had a high-profile romance with Justin Bieber. I'd be so stoked with a writer or producer or actor who is low-key, but these kind of guys are terrified of me, she says. So for now, she's limiting her dating pool to her own circle of friends. Because I think people would think it's kind of dumb to date me, she says. Nobody would want to throw themselves into that situation where it was so heightened. Nobody would want to throw themselves into that situation where it was so heightened publicly. Like, why would they? I mean, I could try. Her duet with Charlie Puth, We Don't Talk Anymore, is up 1 this week to number 14. Number 13 this week, up 1, Ariana Grande and Into You. And sorry, Swifties, despite rumors floating around online, a new Taylor Swift album will not be coming in October. Scott Borchetta, head of Taylor's label, confirmed it. This account is telling people that Taylor's new album is coming out in October. Please settle this, one fan wrote to Scott in a since deleted tweet. The Big Machine Records founder simply wrote back, "Nope." If true, it means Taylor will be breaking her pattern of releasing an album every other fall. She released her self-titled debut album on October 24, 2006, Fearless on November 11, 2008, Speak Now on October 25, 2010, Red on October 22, 2012, and 1989 on October 27, 2014. Can't exactly blame fans for hoping Taylor would stick to that formula this year, but maybe she'll surprise us. It is our biggest gainer this week, up 5 for number 17. Been in the top 40 for only 3 weeks so far, kind of making a jump like Justin Timberlake did with Can't Stop the Feeling. We'll see what it can do. It's Major Lazer, Justin Bieber, and Moo, Cold Water. Number 11 this week, up 2 for number 13, Flume and Kai, Never Be Like You. As it's time now for flashback track number 1 from last year. And it comes from Our City, and the song is a real story, which comes from a real place. Theron Thomas told the Boombox, "For those who don't know, our dad was locked up for 5 years." So that's pretty much what inspired the song. My mom held it down the whole time. They were telling stories like my mom would always go to the jail and visit him, and she would take me and my brother with her. We were too young to remember it fully. It was such a touching story for us. Just looking at my mom and dad like, wow, I love my mama for that, and they're still together to this day. That's pretty much what inspired the song, and we felt to be able to share that story with the world and outside of just the story being our story. Along with Adam Levine of Maroon 5, this is Locked Away. Flashback track number 1 from last year, Our City and Adam Levine, Locked Away. When we come back, we move into the top 10, 10 through 6, and flashback track number 2 from 5 years ago, 2011. All right, there we go. Segment 2 in the books, and hour 2 is just around the corner. Keep it here.